Hey guys, this is just one guy and I'm back here with my Mistborn project, and right now I'm just going to go over everything that's in the playable version. If you go to itch.io, there's a playable version up there now, and the link should be in the description down below. Now let's just go in the game and find out everything that's in here. Now it's important to note that I did fix as many glitches as possible, but there may still be a lot of glitches in here that I didn't get to just because I didn't know they were there. If you just report it to me, I'll fix it or try to fix it. Right now, when you first get in the game, you'll be greeted with this. I know it seems like a wall of text, but I just wanted to cover everything just in case somebody was confused about something. And right now, I can see a little error I made where I made the 3 backwards. So the 3 key, what that does is it'll take you in and out of combat. And I'll try to create a new version, upload that when I fix it. After I get finished this video. But this wall of text will explain everything from what each metal does to the controller input to the keyboard input. I did put keyboard inputs in here, but I'm not good with the keyboard, so it might be a little wonky. Anything you want to change, you can just suggest it in the comments on this video. General knowledge about the game, the combos in the game, what the abilities do right now. Now one thing is, you can use the sword in the game, but since I just put it in, it might be a bit wonky and there might be some glitches, so just be careful with that. But the first thing I'll show off is what happens if you summon an enemy. And just to get rid of that menu right there, you'll use the T key in order to get rid of that menu, just in case, or you just hit exit at the bottom. And if you ever want to bring it back up, just in case you miss something, just hit T. If you want to summon an enemy, press R. Now if you look down below, it'll tell us what type of enemy is summoned right here. The 0 enemy is a pewter enemy, and he's pretty weak, so that means he'll be easy to take out. But in general, pewter enemies, if you get far away, they'll do that little super jump towards you. And he'll also regenerate his health if it gets low. See, if I hit him and don't hit him for a while, he starts to regenerate health. Now we're just going to use, what is it, bronze. We can see what type of metal he's burning. And the pewter enemies, the weak ones, all weak enemies, they'll run out of metals pretty quick. And you can see he's out of metals, so he won't be regenerating his hits anymore. And just make sure, yeah, he's out of metals. So now if we're going to attack him, another important note is I changed the lock on. Well, I didn't change it. I just set it to click to always be on when you click the button. And the reason for that is it worked better with the keyboard controls that way. You can go into the settings in the main menu and change it back if you want to. But I just set this as the default just because it worked better with the keyboard controls that way. Now the weak enemies in general are easy to defeat, but the stronger enemies are much harder to defeat. I look at those as kind of boss enemies. Now you'll learn this from the wall of text, the little note that comes up when you first start the game. But these tall little pillars right here represent large metal pillars, and what you can do with these is you can just jump and either use your steel powers to go from side to side or back. You can't go forward, and the reason for that was when I was programming it, I imagined that you'll use the steel jump ability to go forward if you wanted to. So I didn't really program it forward. I just programmed the left, right, and back. But in the next version, I'll be changing that where you can go forward. And you also have these little square metal things right here. They're like little pillars. And the difference between that is when you use the steel push and pull abilities, I'm going to use the iron pull. If I use iron pull on a large pillar, it'll pull me towards it. But if I use it on a small metal pillar, it'll push it away. Well, pull it towards me, sorry. It'll pull me towards the large one, and it'll pull a small metal object towards me. Now, the iron pull will only pull the abilities directly in front of you. If you want to pull everything around you, you'll use the iron abyss ability. And that's the same with the steel push and the steel pull. Steel push only in front of me. Steel blast away from me. Iron abyss towards me. And if you use it on a steel push on a large pillar, let me go back. It'll push you away from it. And that's just to give you more control, which is why I created the iron bit, the steel push, the steel blast, and the steel push. That way, if you just wanted to wreck everything, or you wanted to hit all enemies around you, you just use the steel blast, and you won't move yourself when you use the steel blast. But if you wanted to move yourself, you just use the steel push, or if you want to be more accurate, you could use the steel push. Now let's see what else. Steel jump. That works. You could just do a steel jump like that and go away. If you summon a steel enemy, you could just use the E and the Q keys to go back and forth. And let's summon, and we can use an R key to summon the enemy. And you can see he can still jump just like you can. Steel enemies will still jump towards you, and they'll actually land and do a little attack. Let me just use 10 so we can always see them through the mist. You see 10, it gives you the sight through the mist, making it easier to spot him. And if he comes down on you, just move away. He'll actually come down with a little jump attack. Oh, did he run out of steel? Let me use bronze and see. Nope, he still has steel. Yeah, I don't know why he's chasing me manually. He doesn't have to. But normally they should jump towards you. I guess I encountered a glitch here. But he still has steel to burn, so... let's just try another steel enemy. Summon him. And here you can also see when I'm using bronze, you can see the difference in the wavelengths between the metals they're burning. He's burning, what is it, steel? So I think it's an external metal, but with a short wavelength. And that blue is meant to represent that. The white aura emanating from him, that's meant to represent the sound effects from the 10. You can see if I use 10, it'll go off. And I guess there's a little bit of a glitch with the steel enemy, that he won't chase you using the steel jump after a while. And that's what I mean. There's still some glitches in the game that I have to fix. And it's just that I haven't encountered them because I haven't really been playing the game for hours on end. If I was playing it longer, I would have encountered some of these glitches, but I haven't. Let's see what else we can summon. There are 4 types of enemies you can summon. Normal enemy with no powers at all. And let me see. We can summon a normal enemy at 3 different levels, a strong, a weak, and a mid-level enemy. The difference is the higher enemies, they'll dodge your attacks more. They also have a higher amount of stats, like health and damage. Let's just summon a high-level normal enemy. And you can see if I start burning bronze, we'll get no pulse towards him. Oh, sorry. I'm out of medals. If you ever want to refill your medals, just hit the Y key. And I just set that up just in case, just so you can have fun with it and you're not stuck running out of medals. But this is a high level enemy. You can see his health goes down much slower because he has a lot more health. He could also dodge a lot more. He should dodge about 70% of your attacks is the way I set it up. And he should be more aggressive in the way he attacks. He should be dodging my attacks more. It actually worked better on the lower level enemies. Because I did set him up to have a 70% chance of dodging. But I guess that's because he's really aggressive and he keeps attacking. Yeah, there he goes. He's dodging. Yeah, I think it's because he's super aggressive. He's not dodging that much. But if it's one thing, I wouldn't summon a bunch of these high-level enemies because they're pretty hard to defeat, especially ones that have powers. Because the pewter enemies, they'll regenerate super quickly. Now you can't hit an enemy while he's down. One thing to note, I am aware of the glitch that when they're down and you come close to them, they can still hit you. It's just that I didn't have time to fix that particular glitch. Yeah, in the next update, I'll probably turn down his aggression because I meant for these enemies to be to dodge a lot, just so they wouldn't get hit. But it seems like he's so aggressive that he doesn't want to dodge. And now he's dead. Let's try a high level enemy with powers, just to show you what I'm talking about. The pewter enemies. Let's see, week 10 enemy. What 10 enemies do is they have a high critical chance, so they won't hit you with super strong attacks all the time. But when they do get a crit on you, it'll be a devastating crit. And let's just summon the high level pewter enemy. This is pretty dangerous because he will. It's two of them. Crap! I thought I didn't hit it. And you can see that's how the pewter enemies dodge. They have a bit of a fancier dodge. Yeah, see, he's dodging my attacks. And as you can see, it appears that I'm doing no damage on him. That's not true. He's just healing it all up. And they killed me. And that's what I mean, pewter enemies. Well, not the pewter enemies, but the high level enemies are meant to be hard to defeat. And I don't know if that's it. Everything else pretty much works. Uh, Talking to the enemy doesn't work just because I set them to be automatically aggressive. So you can try to talk to them, but it won't work. I believe stealth works. Let me just test it out. Yeah, it might be a bit hard with pewter enemies because, well, they can just jump over a wall to go to you. So, case in point right there. So stealth does work with pewter enemies and steel enemies. It just might be a bit harder with them. And if they do land on you, they will attack you. Just gotta run away here. Anything else I want to put up? think that's it. The X button's right there. The button controls tell you everything to do. And have fun. If anything, if you find anything wrong or you want me to add something, or you feel something's messed up in the game, oh yeah, I forgot. You can hit them with these steel bricks, and it does do damage. Let me just, I knew it was something I was forgetting. If I pull this towards me, it'll also knock them back too. So that's a kind of a cheap way to beat them, but it does work. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you want to download the game, it should be in the description. A link should be in the description down below. Thank you for watching.